Hello! Welcome to my classroom! Nature! The left-hand path is the feminine path. This is the path of healing, nurture. Meanwhile, the right-hand path is the masculine path. This is the path of domination and power. Most often, people associate blue with boy and pink with girl. If you wear both colors at once, they cancel each other out, and you become the most scientifically neutral person on the planet. This is what's wrong with society, because if you have a bunch of neutral people, they're not going to be able to advocate for themselves or heal. The two basic human functions: attack and heal. So once it comes your turn, what are you going to cast? Exactly. See the problem? When one spends time out in nature, these paradoxes become apparent. Look at the beautiful sky. Now you know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, and those in between, even though I have no respect for you, you have to at least admit that I'm correct when you look at the intricacy of all things. Look at it. Look how, it's so much detail. Nature doesn't decide I'm gonna be boy or girl, it just is, okay? And I don't see any pink as well as blue trees or leaves out here, so what does that mean? Now I know what you're gonna say, and you guys piss me off when you talk about this shit. You're gonna say, what about green? Green everywhere. Fine, I'll concede. There's plenty of green to be found. But if you actually look at the science behind wavelength and light, then you're gonna realize that green is just pink and blue combined. But it's not togetherness in a neutral sense. Please let me explain before you leave your vitriol in the comment section. Green is a sort of hypercolor. Nature came out first with the hypercolors before they gave us the permission to even live on this planet. So when you look at the color green, I want you to imagine a healing essence that gives birth to both genders, of which there are only two: blue and pink. Now you're starting to understand all knowledge and reason. Just look at this river, you guys. A beautiful river from which all life has flown. You know, water was the first chemical. After that, Monsanto. But we're gonna save that for another video, you guys. I mean, just look at this beautiful sky and the trees. So, previously, we talked about the left-hand path and the right-hand path, and how the synthesis in an artificial human sense neutralizes to become utterly useless. But now I would like to talk about the path itself and the directionality of such. You have a one-dimensional vector, left and right, and when you cancel out, you actually explode into a new dimension. Now that may sound exciting because, holy cow, who doesn't like new dimensions of experience? Unfortunately, when you actually follow this vector, it's an arrow pointing straight to hell. Hell is where lazy people live who don't produce enough value. That's what happens when you become pink and blue at the same time, you idiot. That's why I care about you, because I just wanted to deliver this message to you like an angel. Yes, it's a beautiful day outside here in nature, where gender finally makes sense. You know, a wise old turtle once said to me, you have to look past the leaves for all the things and the colors in between, and then forget the colors that you've never seen. I remember early in life that just sounded like utter nonsense to me, because I was a fool. I didn't understand the exploding into hell part. But now that I've actually matured, everything makes sense to the point where I feel like I've become ostracized from regular human society because of woke. No longer. From now on, I will only stare into the sun when I take my ice baths. Joe Rogan, I love you. I'm coming soon, baby. Joe Rogan has been dead for 5 years. We're going to talk about that in a future video. All right, guys. Have a happy new year, 2024, a nice even number. We're going to come out with a video later that talks about all the prime factors of 2024. That's going to be exciting. One of them is 2, because the 2 is 1 and an even number always contains a factor of 2. I love you. Goodbye, everyone.